Since Sigma guys are so uncommon and their mode of thinking is so unconventional, most people find it challenging to break. Considering that they are typically quiet outside, which some people mistakenly believe, they might be simple to control, though this is more false than true. Actually, the very spiritual essence of being Sigma men, if you tamper with them, it will be a nightmare. There are several significant reasons why you shouldn't mess with a Sigma. Therefore, let's review them until the very end and let us know what you think for the opportunity to have your own remarks pinned. 12. They know more than you might think. This demonstrates their great caliber. Smart and frequently much more knowledgeable than they first disclosed. Sigma doesn't go around flaunting his cunning to gain the esteem of others who may influence those nearby. They significantly undervalue their capacity to react when others try to torment them. Number 11. They are logical in their reactions. When most people botch up, the typical reaction is to respond from an area where feeling overrides logic. This is a typical reaction to being victimized profoundly in a distressing experience. Nonetheless, Sigmas have a tremendous capacity to maintain composure even under emotionally uncomfortable situations and continue to logically consider their response. Even when others would mostly respond emotionally, Sigmas have the capacity to stand back from tense situations and maintain composure. It is the most appropriate way of action. Because of their watchful temperament, they incredibly attune to their environment and will be quick to detect someone's signals. Almost right to meddle with them, they quickly take action and depart, and take action to reduce this. Which means that those who attempt to misbehave with the Sigma rarely see themselves moving forward with the same strategy. 10. They always come back. One of the most significant among a Sigma male's features is his absolute resilience. Sigma men are independent. They are aware that in order to survive in life by themselves, they must possess a keen inner sensibility of control and toughness. They do not depend on others to repair their issues for them and recover from even the worst situations of conditions. People who attempt to topple a Sigma male immediately are certain that he does once he is down. He won't remain there for very long. He will find a way to rise up once more and meet the challenge. 9. They have a strong sense of purpose. One aspect of the Sigma male's tenacity in life is a result of them being so purposeful. They are adamant in all they do. Sigmas don't pick goals at random or the desire to impress those around them. They have deep thinking about what they want to do and establish personal objectives. This makes it extremely challenging to persuade a Sigma man away from his current course. Sigma men choose to establish a niche for himself, regardless of how cunning or persuasive techniques one tries to use. The changing identity of a Sigma male can be a terrifying thing. People with ulterior motives typically find out rather soon. 8. They are skilled situation manipulators. Simply because Sigmas prefer to keep things to themselves and rarely meddle with other people's businesses, it doesn't imply they lack knowledge about how to get what they desire. Sigmas live their lives in a special way that enables them to consider alternatives. People who attempted to manipulate a Sigma male frequently underrates his capacity to act alone and regain command of his own circumstances. Sigmas typically decide to place their use of manipulative abilities, but it's best if you don't try to meddle with them. 7th, they don't accept mistreatments. Due to Sigma's high degree of determination and focusing on their way of living, they definitely don't have time for gains when they perceive as being entangled with or badly handled. They waste absolutely no time mentioning this kind of behavior. For those who typically lag behind using others' backs to gain what they want, the Sigma man swiftly and successfully expose these games. 6th, they don't hesitate to speak up their thoughts. The explanation for why Sigma guys don't tolerating abuse of any type is because they had no fear at all in terms of expressing their opinions, even if they could seem calm and gentle on the outside but strong inside. A Sigma man is a powerful force. Unexpectedly, they might be forceful in how direct and truthful they are when they sense that someone is attempting to manipulate them. 5. Their arguments are consistently formulated well. We are aware that Sigmas are very smart, and this is one of their finest life-saving tools. They thoroughly consider everything. People who speak and act in an effort to trick a Sigma guy is a complete waste of time. People who are attempting to obtain the better of a Sigma will be found that he has the ability to run academic circles around them. Attempting to make a Sigma uncomfortable or appear stupid frequently have no effect. 4. They are aware of their limitations. One of the factors contributing to Sigma men able to point out bad behavior and such is because they know where their limitations are. Sigmas spend a lot of their free time pondering who they truly are and to learn what their boundaries are. Boundaries are set with this in mind. They are able to detect any attempt prompt on another person's behalf to breach these borders. Testing a Sigma's limits is dangerous because such restrictions are unquestionably serving a purpose. The third, their rage can be frightening. Seeing a Sigma in a furious mood is pretty unusual, because when a Sigma is actually angry, it's pretty frightening to see. Sigma males can be so terrifying when they're enraged, just because they are accustomed to being at ease and relaxed. You must really be a vile individual, attempting to enrage a Sigma man. But if it occurs, be prepared for a shock. Second, they never forget anything. Together with their great intelligence, Sigma males have elephantine memories. Due to their observant temperament, they keep in mind everything that has occurred to them. We are aware of their preoccupation with personal development and self-improvement. They are aware that having a powerful memory is key. Despite the fact that Sigmas are too logical to be the kind of person to hold a grudge, they will undoubtedly remember resentments of how many attempts a person has made to cross them, even if he keeps being polite to them and courtesy after. A masculine Sigma never forget any decisions you have made, turning oneself into a foe. Number 1, they will consistently prevail in the end. The capacity for reasoned thought and a Sigma male's high intelligence means that he will almost always succeed in the end. A Sigma knows what he wants it and will do anything to get it. He makes his intended course obvious. In life, while initially it can seem that bothering a Sigma man is giving you an advantage, it will not last. In the end, a Sigma male bounces and ultimately succeeds in his goals. Have any of you guys ever messed up? Are you a male Sigma who has had these experiences? If so, how did you respond to this type of conduct? Leave your response in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications for future videos.